of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. At their own 19-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down. Brings up second and 8. Attack! Attack! Throwing is Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And they're going to walk this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. So they're going to take it over now at their own 34-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And this ball is going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's It's second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fall down these two. Let's go, little lady.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Kelce opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Easy. Yellow.
Mahomes now on second down. Left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll take this one in. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now Mixon. Roll forward.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield for the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yellow. Wide. Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Face to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Texans first down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Rice open. He's got it. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
All right. 18.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
All right. 18.
Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Stroud. Back into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Stroud going to set up the throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Maybe Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Fire down these two. Hey, coach, I'm going.
Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's going to look downfield once again. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
A minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he is on to punt for KC. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
18. That's it.
Stroud to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This is hard. He's got the connection to Collins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Stroud. He's got it down for that one, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Oh, and
Texans, first down.
Now Chubb. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
oh, ready. 18. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and inches.
Why, Tony? 18. What's that?
To throw is Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Halftime Not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady.
On first down, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Argo blue, lady.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker will kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Schultz, the motion man. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
The coverage by Brian Cook.
Now Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
South. Here we go. 11 up. 18. Outside.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, finds Dell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? That's out wide for Chubb. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Brings up fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Result of the play.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Yellow. I'm going.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a nice one there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
All right.
There's a give running left with Mixon. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. From 29. Here's second and 8.
All right.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Second down, here's the run, and here's Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Oh, hey.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's hot. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives them a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. They'll run on first down with Mixon. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here is second and 8.
Here we go.
they'll go right back to Mixon. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. Big play for KC, 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Amari Lassiter on the coverage.
Go on, 80.
Mahomes now to throw again. This caught right side by Worthy. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Yellow. I go blue, 80.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. Butker now for the point after. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Oh, eh? 18.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on 3rd and short, forcing the 4th down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley.
Mahomes around the pistol. He'll throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rolling right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Now Mahomes. Forced out wide. To the sideline. He's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in. And they convert on 4th down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end. But here comes 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. To Neil Hunter. He's in there in a drop-up. And it leads to 4th down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Okay.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.